Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another episode of Manly Voices. I'm Evan, also known as Manly Ankles. I'm back again with Gabs.
Hello! I was once a backup singer in Queen. No.
Nah. So we still have a big audience with us today: Grace, Evo, Lacey, and we are finding out that Sayori is a little down. So we're gonna ask Monica if she noticed anything.
I'm just so glad that Evan didn't forget me this time.
It was like 7 episodes ago.
Get over it, girl.
I wasn't here last time, so I still
You're like, I didn't get to bitch about it, so...
All right. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk.
You know, the last time you were able to forget about me because I wasn't there. I'm not gonna give you that.
All right.
Blatantly Rock, what's up?
Excuse me. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her?
Well, her blazer's unbuttoned. Other than that...
In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but it seems a bit downcast today. She seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind.
Babe.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Blatantly Rack. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
I like that all these girls just assume that you're, like, already married and shit.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so...
Not her friend or anything.
So I'll drop it now.
Gosh.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
Aww.
And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know.
What a sweetie.
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Oh, fuck.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Blatantly Rack.
Oh.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
God, you're so obtuse.
Well, I probably should.
How on earth would she come to that conclusion?
I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Aw, that's weird.
She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What the fuck?
What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been.
You're so funny, Blatantly Rack. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
What the fuck? That's so sad because he's such a dick.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
Monica's like the dungeon master of all of this.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
Little babe.
Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now
Well,
I
I
feel-
mean, she's a human, so if she's sad, then it should bother you a little bit, you
Have
ass.
empathy.
You
Na-
fuck.
Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary,
Maybe it is I who is out of the ordinary.
but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Are we not reading poems today?
We usually have a scene with the girl, but if Sayori's acting weird, then I don't know. Because I feel like we had a lot of Sayori words in our last poem.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems
Now, we don't get a scene at all.
Oh.
Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, I guess we're sharing poems. Who do we want to start with?
Let's start with Monica.
Monica.
Hi, Blatantly Rack. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of another
Within a bunch of people.
yeah, inside of them specifically after they eat me,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure.
It's only like 2 days away, so like, don't bother deciding until the last minute.
But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see.
She's the mom friend, and I love that about her.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Do 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 do.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day.
Oh, so we did end up favoring Sayori.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that.
Not really, though.
Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year.
He's too busy being a weeb.
But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today?
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, lately, Rack, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Yes he has!
Of course not.
Yes you have!
I've been treating her like I always do.
I've just been unbuttoning her shirt all the time and like.
Yeah.
Rebuttoning it, technically.
All right. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her.
Nobody unbuttons it because it looks weird buttoned up.
It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden?
What the hell?
Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Maybe Sayori just realized that you're kind of an asshole and you just look down on her and think that it's cute to pity her. Maybe she realized that she's better than that and that's why she's upset.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm projecting a little bit.
All right, so we have another poem, and our friend Evo is going to read it in his lovely baritone voice.
In his manly voice.
Getting ready.
Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim scar glimmering in the twilight sky. What?
Twilight.
Okay.
Twilight.
Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Wow.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was
Oh.
kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
So knowing everything means that there is no purpose to life anymore.
True though.
Because you if you're not learning anything, then
You're
what's
not searching.
Yeah.
yeah.
knowing everything is an empty feeling.
This episode's heavy.
I feel like it's only gonna get weightier. Like,
Yep.
to be honest, Lacey.
Okay, Lacey.
the lady who knows everything over there.
Yeah. Have you found purpose? Have you found meaning?
I just ate 2 pounds of salad by myself. I'm pretty pleased with my life choices.
I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Well, that's just kind of a poetry thing. Everyone likes to sound deep.
I'm pretty sure Blade in Iraq said that.
Oh.
People tend to write more sad poems than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
That's not true.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good?
Okay, Monica, drop a bomb on me.
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Monica.
All right.
I was expecting her to, drop a bomb on me, but now I'm not so sure.
Well,
I think she just got deep for a minute.
Well, I mean, when you write poetry, you gotta go deep.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Well, I know, but if you're Monica, Sherry's a little more,
Yeah, her poems are rather abstract.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I got a grade in high school for writing haikus about Taco Bell, so going deep with poetry is not necessarily my strong suit.
All right, who should we show our poem next?
Natsuki,
Natsuki.
my homie,
Yeah.
my spirit animal.
This one's alright.
All right.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway?
We're sharing, you asshole. We're trying to... Never mind.
Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
Well, that just means that you couldn't cut it. It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
What a... Never mind.
Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
It's the last joke you'll ever make.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
She just stabs you there.
Yeah, just slowly plunges a knife into your stomach.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. I'm losing a lot of blood right now. Well, maybe
Knives
it was.
are not funny.
Well, maybe
They
it
are
was
not
funny to her.
toys.
I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki.
Yeah, she's not to be truffled with.
Truffled with.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened.
Natsuki is me. Oh my gosh.
Alright, we'll read this poem and then we'll call it good.
Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. Oh, I thought Evo's leg was a cat. Oh, I was all excited to pet a cat. Oh, here's a cat. Where was I?
Shore
Brilliant
reaches
light.
beyond your sight.
The sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be that bitch. I'll be that bitch that you daydream about every day. I'll be that bitch that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Let's bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, girl. And remember all the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh, golly. I I'll be that bitch that washes your worries away.
Amen.
I'll be that bitch that you daydream about each day.
Preach it, sister.
I'll be that bitch that makes your heart leap
Yeah?
in a way you thought had left you long ago.
Oh,
But-
damn!
But if you let me by your side, your own bitch, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Yeah!
Mic drop.
Well,
And on that note, next time on Manly Voice. That was awesome. All right. Thanks everyone so much for watching. And leave a comment below if you want to see voice acted next on this channel.
Like if you be that bitch.
Like if you that bitch. And like if you love yourself.
Take a bubble bath, friends. Everyone be gentle to yourselves.
All right. Until next time. Bye everybody.
Bye.